Hi, Scorpio. It is the Pretty Coach Oracles here. It's Juday. Naeem should come. And you guys, I'm going to hop right into this reading. I'm doing signs tonight. Why am I saying tonight? It's really early in the morning. It's about 3:15 right now. I started reading at 2. Um, but Spirit told me to do it. I couldn't go back to sleep, so that's what happened. First thought to pop in my mind, especially since I'm about to be traveling and I'm not going to be able to bust out readings just right away like that. So Spirit was like, start doing some quick now. Just put them some out there. So we're going through all the signs. Moving on, guys. I'm going to hop right into your reading, Scorpio, because you got a lot of energy here. This is a general love reading. Take what resonates, leave what does not for you, okay? I have to admit, this definitely seems like an ending. This definitely seems like a major breakup, okay? And I hate to say that, but hey, listen, what I do get from this is that this breakup is going to open you up to new beginnings when it comes to getting your finances together. And if it's not getting your finances together, it's at least getting into something that you're actually really, really good at. It's going to be like the thing that wakes you up and that like gives you all, like, you're going to transmute, what I'm trying to say is you're going to transmute all this hurt, this pain, this negative energy and all that, the betrayal. You're going to transmute that into something positive. So that's the great thing about it, okay? Yeah, this might look like a really messed up situation, but at the end of the day, you're going to be better because of it. So let's hop into y'all's reading. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, whatever, wherever Scorpio is in your chart, this is going to resonate with you, okay? Or it should resonate in some way with you. Moving on. Moving on. Overall energy of the major foundational cards here is the Tower card. And the funniest thing is all your cards came out as soon as I started asking Spirit, because I'm listening to Spirit to tell me which signs to read for it. So it's not, these readings will not be going up in any particular order or anything like that. Like, I'm literally hearing Spirit tell me which signs to read for, and then I focus, ask Spirit to give me messages for you guys, and then that's how I'm rolling today, okay? So with that being said, when these 4 cards originally came out for you, they said this. They said that it led to the Tower card. So for this to be the bottom of the deck, I'm like, yep, that makes sense. That makes total sense. So Scorpio, a lot of you guys' foundation is totally being shattered. And in my opinion, this is coming from the divine. I low-key feel like you guys have been in a fucked up situation, relationship, commitment, marriage, or whatever. This is a general love reading, so yeah. This doesn't necessarily have to just be about somebody that you are in a romantic involvement with. This can definitely deal with family members and friends. But the point is the shit that's been happening has been very toxic for you. And you being loyal and shit to a fault, you being, deep as hell and very much moved by your emotions, even though you don't want to admit that all the time, or you really try to keep a firm grip on your emotions or to keep them down so that nobody can just sway you any kind of way. The point is you're definitely still a water sign, so your emotions rule everything, okay? But this is from the divine that this Tower moment is happening. It's like whatever comes out, whatever is revealed, it's supposed to be revealed. And the purpose is, again, to move you forward. It's not to hurt you. It's to reveal truth, reveal hidden agendas, reveal lies, reveal information, even about yourself and about others that you're connected to, that's going to help you make the certain changes that you need to, okay? And oh my God, right up underneath that is the Chariot card. Didn't I say this is going to help you guys move forward? Okay, so moving on. Moving the freak on. The 4 cards that came out, I got to read them all together because I did get a message almost immediately. So let's get it back. The cards that came out for you guys is the Knight of Swords, 9 of Swords, 5 of Cups, and then the 2 of Pentacles. So the message that I got for you guys is that some information or some intellect, some intel, some insight, some communication is going to be coming in very, very strong, in my opinion, and almost very, very clear. Like, you're not gonna, even though this is not an ace, these thoughts that you got, this communication that's coming in, yeah, it's gonna come in fast and strong. It's gonna hurt because these words, the way that they coming in, like it could be cutting, piercing, piercing to your soul when you find out for sure, or when you hear this message for sure. And it's gonna be something that you didn't want to hear. You were anxious about it. You were all up in your head about it. The swords is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy. So some of you guys could have that in your chart, or you could be dealing with someone who is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or has that in their chart, okay? But let me tell you something. The sun is shining bright behind this. Not. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. That's probably the moon. My bad. That's the moon, but it's shining bright as hell. So what that tells me is that a lot of you guys, and with y'all being motherfucking water signs, I would not be surprised. A lot of y'all knew about this shit. Your intuition told you about this shit and you still didn't want to believe it. You still didn't want to listen. You ain't want to listen to spirit, which is in you, which is yourself. You ain't want to listen to yourself. You second guess yourself. You ain't want to hear that because, oh my God, that's not what I want. I don't want to hear that. Maybe it can work out. Maybe it can work out. Well, no. A lot of you guys also had sleepless nights behind this whole situation. And the reason that you were anxious is because you knew that this was going to hurt you. You knew that it was going to be a breakup. You knew that you was going to probably have to separate from these people, these ideas. You knew you were going to have to let it go. And it was something that, if you even thought about it like you had been having sleepless damn nights, insomnia and shit behind this. Thankfully, you've been spiritually protected. I say that because of the wolf card there. This wolf like is guarding over you. Thankfully, you've been spiritually protected, but this was not about to work. I just heard this was doomed. Shit, from the beginning. I hate to say that. Anyways, we got the Five of Cups here. The Five of Cups is depression. Some of y'all could be drinking heavily, drinking wine in particular, or strong liquor. But you're devastated. And if it's not you, Scorpio, it could be the person that you're dealing with. These energies can go either way. Take it as it resonates for you. But somebody is depressed. Somebody is heavily drinking. Somebody regrets this breakup. Somebody regrets this whole relationship and this breakdown happening the way that it is. I feel like it's terrible. It is super fucked up. Like, I feel like Scorpio could low-key want to kill somebody. Because this definitely look like blood in these cups. Or this could be like Scorpio's blood. You put blood, sweat, and tears into this connection, into this commitment. Like I said, whether it's friends or family or a romantic relationship, you really put a lot into this against your better judgment, but nevertheless, you put a lot into it, okay? And only for it to not work out the way that you hoped that it would. Some of you guys with the Five of Cups, you could also, like your parents, your father in particular, could have been an alcoholic, or he could have dealt with bipolar and or just issues with depression. Okay, this is Cancer, Scorpio, or Piscean energy. Two of Pentacles. This is the Earth energy. After this heartbreak, after this regret, after all this drinking and all that kind of stuff, you are going to be somebody who is going to be multitasking. I feel like you're going to start to really entertain these ideas about businesses that you have. With those ships in the back, that's like commerce to me. That's trade, whatever. The point is, you're going to start juggling ideas of security. How can you create security and stability for yourself? And I think that you're going to be really, really good at multitasking. Some of you guys could be having a choice one way or the other. Okay, what choice am I going to take? Am I going to be an entrepreneur? Am I going to work for somebody else? Or it could be literally a choice between two different jobs. Shit, and you might decide, hey, I'll just do both of them, right? So yeah, this hurtful information is really going to push y'all forward into really going after your money and securing yourselves financially, okay? That was the overall message I got from the first 4 cards, but I did have to go ahead and ask Spirit to help me clarify, okay? And here's what messages came forth. The overall energy of my clarifying cards is the 3 of Hearts, so that definitely tells me that this is a situation that it deals with compassion, it deals with love, it deals with those that you care for, and it deals with you possibly, experiencing some form of mental confusion about it. And it's the love that caused the confusion. It's the emotional connection that caused the confusion. This is also the breakup card, for sure. So some of y'all done just experienced a whole motherfucking breakup, for sure. Some of y'all could already be in that right now. I'm looking at the 4 of Swords literally underneath this card. So some of you guys could already be single, or if you're not single, you've had to go into this place of being to yourself so that you can figure out whether or not you're going to break up with this person. Okay? Moving on, 3 of Swords could also indicate a third party situation. So you could have found out that your person was absolutely cheating on you. Could be 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 years, whatever the case may be. Don't have to be that number at all, but whatever it is, you found out and it's really had you in this mental fog. You've not been clear since. Okay? So the first card to come out to clarify this Knight of Swords energy is the 10 of Swords. Baby, you find out about some betrayal and it's like it kills you. And of course it didn't kill you because you're watching this video, but it hurt like hell. Fucking hurt like hell. But again, I think you knew. With this little cute ass doe or deer here, deer are very intuitive. Very, very much so. You knew, baby. You was picking up on the damn signs. But you probably wanted to believe and hope for the best. But it's coming in. It's come out. And it came out fast, baby. Whoever told you, if it was somebody else that told you and not the person who betrayed you, whoever told you just was blunt. Straight to the point. That shit came out fast too. And it cut. It hurt, man. It hurt. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a damn Aquarius or a Libra that did it, that told you. Moving on. The 9 of Swords is clarified by the devil. This is toxic energy for me. This is also Capricorn, hands down, or Taurus for me. So some of you guys could have been dealing with somebody like that. The point is, though, you knew. You knew that this person was like bad for you. You knew that this shit was toxic. In whatever way that applies for you. I'm going to move faster, okay? The 5 of Cups was clarified by, yet again, the Tower and then the Magician. So when I saw the Magician card, I thought about an Aries. So some of you guys could have dealt with someone who was an Aries. It doesn't have to be the case. This could be that man. Or this could even be you guys, Scorpio. You yourself could have manifested this Tower moment, whether it was by you thinking about it all the time, or if it was about you questioning spirit, like, God, help me. I know this is fucked up. I know I'm having all these thoughts that I can't necessarily prove, but I feel like something is truly off. I can't make this decision by myself, so I need you to show me the truth. I need you to show me what's going on. Can you have an angel tell me? Can, like, you come right down and sit on my bed and tell me what the fuck is going on so I can know what to do and how to move from here on out? Whatever prayers you was praying, whatever intentions, whatever thoughts you was thinking, Spirit heard that shit and you manifested this Tower moment. That's for some of y'all. That may not be for everybody. Again, some of y'all could just literally be dealing with an Aries, or this could be the energy of the person who then betrayed your ass. Moving on. Clarifying the last and final card, 3 cards came out. First card came out was the 2 of Wands. So for me, all I heard in my head was, yep, this was something between 2 people. Somebody was juggling 2 people. Somebody was fooling around with 2 different people. Shit, Scorpio, this could have been you. You could have been dealing with 2 different men. You know what I'm saying? And that broke your relationship up. And now you could be the one to regret. Again, this energy can go either way. But the point is, guys, somebody was fooling around with two different people. They could have been two totally different people as well. Or they could have been two fire signs with this wands being here. But for me, which fire signs is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, so just throwing that out there. The wands also deals with passion for me. So whoever this was, y'all was getting it on sexually. You were passionate. You guys enjoyed each other's sexual activity. And you actually liked the person. Y'all both genuinely liked each other. But nevertheless, you was fooling around with two different people, or they were fooling around with two different people, and they couldn't make up their mind, or they didn't. Or another understanding of this is that somebody had a choice between two different people. And maybe they didn't choose you, Scorpio. They didn't choose you out of the third party situation. Anyways, honey, that's not terrible because it leads you, also clarifying the Two of Pentacles, onto this new journey. After maybe you go through this state of depression and all that kind of stuff, the beautiful part is that you begin to open up to the new ass possibilities of life. You are optimistic. You are willing to take a leap of faith. You are willing to take a risk even. And where are we taking this risk? Remember, this is the Pentacles energy, which is Earth energy. This is about creating stability. This is about getting resources. This is also about securing your bag. And that is where the new beginning and your focus is going to with the Eight of Pentacles, clarifying the Two of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles energy is working really, really hard on something that you want to create. This could be anything. It could be your own business. It could be a nonprofit organization. It could be whatever you're skilled at knowing how to do that brings you money. Okay? But you're going to start to put your energy, your mind, your focus into that. And with you putting your head down and putting your pedal to the metal, I don't know why I said that. But anyway, with you grinding, that's what I get with this card. With you grinding, you're going to receive recognition for all the work that you do. And that's beautiful. All, like I said from the beginning, you're going to transmute all this hurtful ass, negative ass shit into your power. That's what we'll say. Turning your pain into your power. And you're going to be well known because of this. That's all I have to say. Scorpio, I pray that this resonated with you guys. It's not all bad. It's really not. And you guys are the sign that can change death into life. You know what I'm saying? So don't look at this ending as anything but a new ass beginning and putting you on the right path to where you need to be for your own security. All right, I love you. You know what? Boom, boom, boom. I just heard something else. With the devil card showing up, some of you guys could have been codependent. You could have been with this person because you needed money and you thought that you needed them to get money, or you thought that you needed them to help you because they were securing you possibly financially at first. But no, Spirit is removing that crutch. Spirit is removing that devil that was treating you wrong because you didn't have the means. I'm hearing that you're a spiritual person and you were focused on spiritual things, and there's nothing wrong with that. But now, because you were focused on spiritual things, which is so crazy because this came up in the Scorpio new moon reading, because you were focused on spiritual things, Spirit is about to bless your ass with the earthly things. Salute to you, Scorpio. This is good news. If you ever want to book a personal reading with me, do so at prettycoachoracles.com. I love you guys with the love of the Most High. And I'm signing off, okay?